we have a way we can post them to you. So from now going, today, 4th March 2024, this is how our soap will look like. Gaga Ugaga spiritual soap. When you have it, you shake it, you pour in your sponge and bath. I'm telling you, you order for bags. I know what I'm saying. Very powerful. So if you are a woman, you are having promise of faith, men come to your life, this one will go. When they come, they will promise you heaven. Immediately they have an affair with you, they leave you. You are having that kind of problem. You are tired, today you wake here, they sack you. Tomorrow you wake here, they sack you. You get Gaga Gaga spiritual soap and use. This is Gaga Gaga spiritual soap and use. You are eating in the dream, people are chasing in the dream. Any spiritual attack, get the Gaga Gaga spiritual soap and the Gaga Gaga powder, spiritual powder, which is the commanding powder for financial breakthrough, and your life will never be the same. You are blessed to bless others. Make sure you share this to people. Make sure you share it on Facebook and TikTok so that I can reach to someone. It may be help to somebody. Evangelist this, and your life will never be the same. You are blessed to bless others. Gaga Gaga, what Satan hate. That is what I do. So you can see on it that I write it here. Gaga Gaga spiritual soap. What Satan hate, that is what he does. You are blessed to bless others. Amen.
All right, welcome. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. You back on Ekatso TV. We are live in Ghana, West Africa. Soko de Bogame, highly produced by Pastor Michael. This evening we're going to talk about testimony. You know, there are a lot of testimonies we keep getting that you. It can't courtesy you, because if Apostle drop the direction and you don't do it, we are not going to get a testimony. God is doing something great this end time through Apostle Ekatso. And so people are doing the direction Apostle, the Gaga man, has been putting out there. So in case you just join us and you have testimony, just drop them and we will be putting it out there and be reading it to the rest of the world. So this evening, it's about testimony. This is Testimony House. So welcome to the Testimony Hour. Let me welcome my brothers, and officially we will start today's edition. We, Ghana and other countries. And so we are back. Godsway, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Nice one.
Well,
nice one. More of him.
Yes.
More of him. More of him. Victus, how are you?
I'm fine by the grace of God. Everything is cool.
Great. So people are like, why are you not doing the live? Are you not coming? Godsway, what was the issue?
Well, this is our telecommunication system. They put it out there that some of our fiber optic cables laid in the ocean or in the seas have had some challenges. People were also given certain scenarios that shark and all those other things might have, damaged the cables. But we are in the hands of the Lord, and thankfully our connection is back, and we are
restored.
Yes, and we are back for more fire.
Right. So this time we are not going to be dull, because there are a lot to talk about. Exactly. There are a lot to let you know. This testimony hour, we have a lot of them to discuss this evening. Apostle Ekatso, in case you don't know him, just go through the page, check the kind of directions he put out there, and the testimony that follows. He's not that type that says something and people doesn't get results. He's not like those people who can just say something, go and do it, go and practice it, yet people doesn't see result. This time, this man of God have been doing marvelously well for children of God, which you are part. You are fortunate to come across this page. And so Apostle have been putting out there, and the testimony that follows is something people doesn't understand. Some of us doesn't understand, although we are close to him. We always see him doing all those things, but it's something you can't digest is something these science people will tell you you can't bisect or diagnose. Nigerian people say diagnose. So you can't diagnose those things.
Yes.
All because what God is doing is wonderful.
Powerful.
Because sometimes, do you ever think about the procedure as to how Apostle get those directions? Have you ever thought of that?
Oh, of course.
Which book, or even if it's book, like by now you finish.
Yes.
So where at all in the memory are those things stored? Have you ever been thinking about this thing?
Yes. And I was wondering about some of these things, and there was a time I in a discussion, Apostle himself said these things, in fact, when it's needed, that's when the Holy Spirit drops it to him. The angels reveal certain things to him.
That's right.
Some of these things that people see, we see a lot of directions and here and there, but every time there's something new. So there was one time I was wondering, I was like, where does all of these things come from? Before I realized that no, this is not something that is by the book. That if we are to go by formula, everybody knows the formula. And there's some part of the knowledge that when you get to some point, you can't exceed, because that's all we know. But in fact, every time there's something new coming, and it's all by the inspiration of the Spirit. You understand? So that is what I always understand or pick from how he gets his directions. Because if you look closely, some of these things, so it was just something simple. Somebody will ask, so that direction that Apostle talked about, spiritual marriage, you use coffee, you use salt, you use honey, and that is it. And I was calm. But the things about spirituality, things about direction that Apostle reveals, don't just look at it as a simple thing.
That's right.
It is your solution. It is your breakthrough.
So in 2023, Apostle once said, in 2020,
we are even going deeper. Because in 2023, he was letting people know that this is what I am called for. This is the gift that the Lord has placed in me. This is the power that has been vested in me. And everybody saw the difference. The different type of spirituality. We have been used to only the anointing oil, which we all know that is coming from Israel.
We didn't know there are others of faster breakthrough.
Yes, the direction is there, the sacrifice is there, and this year is all out. Gaga gaga.
That's right.
So that is, I would say, the 2023 time period was, let me say, an interlude, or let me say, an introduction.
That's a background.
Yes.
If I want
to let you know what Apostle Ekatso is all about.
Right.
You understand? And this year, we can see all the testimonies, the people who are trooping in daily.
Let's zoom into the term Gaga Gaga.
Yes.
Gaga Gaga. That's what Satan hates. That is what I do.
Exactly.
If you are not spiritually strong, like Apostle Ekatso, would you be doing something Satan hates?
You see, that is the name. That's why the name is so powerful.
Very unique.
Very unique. You understand? Because what Satan hates, he does. What the witches hate, you are breaking it down.
I'm breaking it down.
Good. So let me not jump the gun.
There are some people watching us right now.
Yes.
The Gaga term itself, they doesn't understand.
Good.
Some people doesn't even know how to pronounce it. The Gaga.
Yes.
And so, looking at the Gaga soap, Gaga powder, commanding powder, then Gaga living water, and all that. People will say, okay, what's the meaning of Gaga? That is exactly what we are breaking it down.
Let's break it down. Good.
Because it's three definitions coming together to form one word. That's Gaga.
Exactly.
Gaga, that's one. what Satan hates, that is what Apostle Ekatso does. And my question is, if you are not spiritually strong, can you be doing what Satan hates?
Not at all.
Can you be, delivering people Satan have put into captive?
You see, if you are not powerful or spiritual enough, these things you cannot do it because you are not strong enough to face the devil in the first place, to even do what he hates. He has destroyed certain things concerning people. He has sent certain demons to oppress and to hunt and to spoil things around them and all.
And you are
delivering them.
That's, you are doing what Satan doesn't like.
So you will now be his target.
Yes.
So if you are not strong, if you are not powerful, if you don't have that authority,
power and authority,
he will bring you down.
That's right.
So
you are doing something that the witches doesn't like. That's the second the second definition. Doing something the witches doesn't like.
Yes.
We all know how witches operate, and we all know the power that the witches have. If you are not strong, how can you be battling with witches in the way of naming yourself something that even they hate?
You see, as I began saying, you can see clearly that he has power over all these things. So for the witches, that one is even something small. That's why he started by saying, what the devil hates I do, before we even talk about the witches and the rest.
That's right.
So for witches to battle a powerful person or an authoritative person, it means that means you, the one who is in the spiritual realm or doing the spiritual work, you yourself, you are not even there yet.
That's right.
Because even in the spirit world, witches are considered even to be a lower class.
That's right.
So you understand, they are nowhere much. You understand? So what the witches hate is what he will do, because he is here to liberate his people
and authority.
Yes, he's here to show the way.
And then again, the last thing is what your pastors hide or do in secret. That is what me, Apostle Ekatso, camporally and display them just for you to get your breakthrough.
Exactly.
How, if you're not that type, if you are greedy, can you be putting things out there for people to get results out of that for free?
You can't. You can't, because let's say I have $5 and I know that $5 is enough for me to make a video and put it out there that tens and thousands or millions of people can watch, and out of that $5 of video there can be liberation to them who is a kind-hearted person. That is someone who is truly spiritual.
That's right.
That is someone who truly cares. That is someone who God has truly sent.
Sure.
Rather than someone who has the $5 or say, oh, okay, let me just put this information across. Come. And then come and see me.
I'll just start the journey and tell you, you come to me.
I have this product. If I tell you what it does, you'll be surprised. You come and see me in chambers. And then you see the difference.
Sure.
So that the second one shows you someone who is greedy, someone who wants to just take advantage of you. But Apostle Ekatso is it from the get-go showing you remedies for health, for spirituality, for protection and everything. You understand? Which is there. The videos, we don't even delete a single one.
Sure.
So our pages are flooded with direction. Whatsoever the situation is, Apostle, I'm sure so far he has covered almost everything. And every day there are new ones coming.
That comes in. All right.
Yes.
so that's God's way for you, ladies and gentlemen. In case you just tune in, welcome to Ekatso TV live on Apostle Ekatso Ministry. We are here in Ghana, West Africa, so-called Bogame to be precise. So just know our location and the numbers scrolling on the screen. Just pick any of them. If you want to engage Apostle Ekatso, just call any of the number. WhatsApp any of them. There are 3 actually. And beware of fraudsters too. We are having Facebook followers are 300,000 more than 300,000 followers on Facebook, and also on TikTok we having over 300,000 followers, and also on TikTok we have over 7,000 subscribers. Beware of fraudsters. Apostle Ekatso will not inbox and prophesy to you or ask you for donation. No, Apostle doesn't even have time to come to your inbox and chat to you. So whoever is chatting you this evening, no person is fraudster. It's scam. Please beware of that. Let me go to Victus. Victus, the name Gagaugaga simply means what Satan hates. That is what Apostle Ekatso does. What witches hate, that's what he do. Also, what your pastor do in secret, that is what Apostle Ekatso comes out to do that in public, for you to get your liberty, for you to get your deliverance, for you to get your breakthrough. How do you make of this term, Gagaugaga, in the meaning?
Gagaugaga. Yes, that's the name.
Exactly.
Gagaugaga.
That's right.
You know, let me take it this way first. In our native language, that's the Ewe language. If they say ega, meaning something that is strong.
That's right.
Something that is metal, metallic, very strong. So you say Gagaugaga. What witches hate is what he does.
That's right.
You can see that this is a very powerful name, and it belongs to a powerful person. If someone will tell you what witches hate is what I do, you should know that he knows what the witches hate.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
He knows what they hate, and he's not afraid of them.
That's right.
That's why he's doing it. And he's also telling you that what you hate is what he's doing.
So whatever you say, he doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind. Because he knows that, yes, that's what you hate.
Yes.
And he's still doing it. Meaning he's not afraid of you. He's not afraid of you. He knows the power he possesses.
Sure.
So even that name alone, it carries power.
That's right.
The name Gagaugaga carries power.
That's right.
You understand? Because looking at the man, Apostle Ekatso, just looking at him alone, you see that no, this is power. This is power. Because he doesn't fear anybody. He doesn't fear any power. Because if someone could deliver, he's telling you directly that what you hate is what he's doing. You've captured somebody and he's ready to deliver that person from your hands without fear, without anything. You see that no, he's someone who is ready to do anything so that he can be able to save a brother or a sister.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wants to save someone. He wants to deliver someone from captivity.
That's right.
He's ready. He has put his life on the line. I always say this, because when he comes between you and that obstacle, he has become the mediator.
That's right.
So your enemy will now face him,
Exactly.
not you.
Sure.
You understand? Then you see that he has liberated you. He has now become the mediator.
The
so
target.
every arrow that they'll throw, it comes to him.
That's right.
Every arrow that they'll throw, it comes to him. But he's still telling you he's not afraid. He does what Satan hates.
That's right. That's right. All right, that's Victus for you this evening. Let's zoom into testimonies. Yes, and so testimony number 1. Drop your message if you have testimony, and in case you have something to talk about during our discussion, you can drop it on our handles. Yes, on the live feed. David, how are you? He said, I'm in the US. I'm in the US, man of God. Blessings. Okay, blessings to you as well. And also there's this message, is the person saying okay, I'll find it. He said you have gotten a breakthrough. You just drop it. And so I'm going to read that message. So let's zoom into our testimony number 1, testimony day. And I know you are going to be amazed what God is doing for his people. It's very, very wonderful. So Victus, what is it?
All right, our first testimony, it says, good evening, my humble apostle. By God's grace, my people paid the money today. I'm even surprised. God is wonderful, Apostle. And then he says, my wife was not believing you when you gave me the direction. But she's believing this afternoon that you are from God.
Yes.
But this up because the man told me he will never pay the money. Glory be to God.
Okay, so this is a man, somebody is owing him, and that person has vowed never to pay
the money.
Never.
Never to pay the money. So, Massa, yes, I owe you, but I
don't go pay.
Okay, so when they see you watching something, they pay critical attention to it.
Sure.
So this lady never believed in Apostle, that he is truly man of God, because you know some ladies are like that. So after this man keeps watching Apostle, he started doing some of the directions, and he's saying that after doing most of the directions, this is the message he sent us, saying, good evening, my humble apostle. By the grace of God, my people pay the money. I'm surprised. Listen,
Surprised.
my people pay the money. I'm surprised. Something they have vowed not to pay.
Yeah, exactly.
But after doing the direction, they now pay the money, and the person even received the money is surprised.
Yes. You see, this is what I will say is at once by force. Because
so if you're on TikTok, sorry, you're not going to see the testimony, but if you're on Facebook, it's on the screen. So you go on. This is the testimony if you're on TikTok.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that this is by force, because he has made his mind that he wouldn't pay the money, and he told them outrightly that, look, I will never pay the money. So for just the direction to be done, and then the person pays the money, definitely you'll be surprised.
You'll be surprised. Then how come the guy now pay the money?
Because some people they will go to chief and complain to their chief. They'll go to the person,
use all the channels,
but yet even the police station, but still
no
my
results.
brother, even someone who is owing, who have promised that I will pay, the person have even said I will pay, but look at the stress the person will take you
through. But this is
someone who is telling you I will not pay.
I will not pay. I will never pay. That was even the word, never pay.
So because the person vowed never to pay, but now the money dropped.
That should tell you some power is behind, which is what gaga. You understand?
That's right.
For someone who has made his mind not to pay the money, and by force he has paid the money, you can see that the power behind the direction is in fact too much.
There is power and authority behind the direction given.
Exactly.
And the person continued. My wife was not believing when you gave me the direction.
Exactly.
Listen, the wife was not believing. Apostle told the person, do this direction. They will pay. Oh, the wife was like, oh, listen, you do everything. But after the man obey and after the direction,
yes,
they paid the money. And he's saying, my wife is now believing you.
Exactly.
That you are a man of God.
From God.
Yes.
So, what do you mean? Yes.
So you remember earlier I was saying that there are certain directions that you see to be so simple. Probably this couple have tried all means to get this man to pay the money, and then for his wife to see her husband do just a simple direction, he was like, I'm sure she might have that doubt that we've tried all of these things and now you are coming to do direction. What difference would it make?
That's right.
That could be her mind. That's why she wasn't believing Apostle in the first place. But the man being forced to pay the money after the husband has done the direction is a proof to her.
That's right.
That yes, truly
we have prophet and we have prophet.
Exactly. There is a difference. A prophet with power is different from a prophet who will just speak a prophecy to you.
That's right. That's chairman. Be a chairman.
A chairman be a one chairman.
The chairman to have a chairman.
Yes.
So if you have a prophet, your prophet's prophet.
Yeah, exactly. You understand?
It's who we are referring to, Apostle
Ekatso. Gaga.
That's right.
So I thank God for this testimony, and I'm sure the faith of the wife will even become more than the man even.
That's right.
Because she was at the point of doubt. But now that she has seen it happen right in her house, I'm sure her faith will be lifted.
That's
And,
right.
may God bless them and give them more testimonies through Apostle Ekatso.
That's right. On TikTok,
Yeah.
I have this one from Opalant. He's saying powerful testimony.
Yeah.
And David Toga is saying amen by force, by fire.
I like that. By force.
So
by fire.
that's what they said.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
there are a lot of direction people can give you, but what Apostle Ekatso will give you, only if you follow it,
Yes.
there will be testimony like this.
Yes.
Because it is do as I say.
It will
He
happen.
is a spiritual person
Yes.
from God who orders, and it comes to reality.
Exactly.
And so this is the message. The wife wasn't believing. So you read the message once again.
He said, "Good evening, my humble apostle. By grace of God, my people pay the money today.
right.
I'm even surprised. God is wonderful, apostle. My wife was not believing you when you gave me the direction, but she's believing this afternoon that you are from God, because the man told me he will never pay the money. Glory be to God."
That's right. Exactly as we were saying. Now the wife believes, and so the whole family now is following Apostle Ekatso ministry, all because of what God of Apostle is doing. Light Diamond on TikTok is saying, "Wow,
Yeah.
you've not seen anything. You've not seen anything." Thanks for the rose, Light Diamond.
Yeah.
He's saying, "Wow," and started throwing roses.
May
Okay,
God bless her.
so that's it. And Emmanuel Kwesi and Anson on Facebook is saying something is in this earth power
Exactly.
with this emoji. Yes,
prayer emoji.
The prayer emoji.
Yeah,
Yes, it's true.
yeah.
And also, Light Diamond comes back to say, God is God. And you are right to say that.
Yes.
So, this is somebody's testimony. Victus, what do you make of this testimony? You read it.
You know, I want to touch on the wife's part. Women, our mothers, are some people that they believe in these pastors a lot. If you're a man of God, you start church and you have 10 women, automatically
You have a church.
Church will go.
the church will go. I'm telling you. Then, for the woman not to be believing in apostle, look at this. Women are the type that believes in their prophets very easily, more than the men. But for her not to believe in apostle,
That means something has happened to her.
that
before.
means something has happened.
You have gone somewhere.
You have
and
gone somewhere
They didn't
and
see
then-
anything.
Exactly.
They saw zero.
Sure.
Nothing
Sure.
happened.
Sure.
So when he saw apostle, he was like, "Oh, where could I go see Aga?" To no avail. But she now came back, not believing that apostle is a man of God, but believing God. This will tell you something.
Yes.
So
Yes.
now she's believing
Yes.
the man is from God.
It's from God.
That's why I told you that I believe her faith is even greater than
It's
that.
great. Apostle Ekatso Ministry, we have over 300,000 followers on
Sure.
TikTok, over 300,000 followers. Apostle Ekatso Ministry, and on Facebook we have 7K over subscribers on
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
So just follow all the handles and do the direction Apostle put out there, because people are doing it and they are as we are reading others.
Sure.
I see people saying, "I'll be getting my own testimony," and so shall it be
Amen.
for you out there. So those dropping the message, you're going to read them for you. It's about testimony, and so drop your testimonies, drop all the messages, and if you're on TikTok, keep liking the page and power tapping the screen for it to reach other. Let's move on to the number 2 testimony for the day.
This is from a sister, Helen Agbo. Said, "Praise God, it has happened again. Say, I stand to testify to the God of Apostle Ekatso. I bought a property and I just paid half of the money.
Wow.
The owner just started following you. My life has changed."
Okay, so this is from, is it Helen Agbo?
Yeah, Agbo.
Helen Agbo. Yeah. And so she's saying they bought a property and they just paid half of their money. And the owner just called to come and carry it and give the driver. So it was something.
So